Here are three reasons why homeowners lose money when they sell their property. Now, in the real estate market, there is always winners and losers at every point of the time. Regardless of whether it is up market or down market, there will always be people making money and there will always be people losing money. Why is that so? Number one, some of these owners sell because they got no choice. They are probably business owners or people who are working in high risk careers. And because they are stuck with their cash flow issues, they got no choice but to liquidate their assets quickly, and that resulted in a fast sale in their real estate. They got no choice but to accept a low offer and just cut loss and move on to help their business. Number two, they bought trophy homes. Now, let me explain what trophy homes are. Basically, they are very overpriced properties that has no basis on the fundamental values. In layman terms, these properties mostly are bought by people who wants to show off. And because such properties are difficult to rent out to get a healthy yield, and at the same time it is difficult to find a next buyer who is willing to pay a higher price than they bought, they got no choice but to sell at a lower price. Number three, lack of proper planning to buffer for their reserve funds. What do I mean by reserve funds? Basically, if let's say a couple, both husband and wife are working, as long as their unit is continuing renting out, they shouldn't have any problem holding the property. However, if we're going into a slower market where the renter is not able to cover the holding cost of the property, that's where they will be meeting issues with their cash flow. That is when, if they do not have a healthy reserve funds to cover for the monthly installment of the bank loan especially, they will be left with no choice but to sell their property at a loss at the wrong time. And most of the time this happens when the economy is experiencing a downturn where the couple may have lost their jobs. At the same time, the overall property market is also poor, and that resulted in a desperate attempt to sell off their property to get back the cash flow that they need for their personal needs. So it is very important to do proper planning to make sure there is a healthy cash flow buffer for reserve funds, at the same time buying into the right properties to prevent you to make a loss in selling your property. If you need help, you know what to do. Reach out. Cheers.